We have our Highlander Term, which is a 2-week program at the end of our winter term where students can choose one subject and do a deep dive into that subject. And often that comes with some travel. The Lizzie is our newest building on campus. It houses all of our science, mathematics, technology, and our citizenship program, as well as our entrepreneurship program. What is it that you want for your student? Do you want them purely academic and purely just focused on getting grades? Or do you want them to have a really holistic and really exciting experience while they're here in the United States? If I was to use 3 words to describe the Frederick Gunn School, I would say it's very calm, it is very fun, and there is a curious spirit about our school. Our community, the community of students that we have here at the Frederick Gunn School are just incredible. They are a lot of fun. They are very, very curious, and they're just really good kids. They're really down to earth, and they just love being here. I can actually share 2. The oldest building on campus was built in 1760. It's very old. And the other fun fact, which I think is very cool, the first ever photograph of a baseball game was taken here at Gunn. We hold a very important piece of history here at the Frederick Gunn School. My favourite tradition at the Frederick Gunn School is definitely the Old School Walk. I love being active, and every year in October to celebrate Frederick Gunn's birthday, the whole school goes for a hike, and we hike 8 miles, which is about 12.5 kilometres in Steep Rock, which is a beautiful nature preserve right next to our school. And it's just a really fun day where you get to talk to people you've never really had the opportunity to speak to before as you're hiking along. And I know that it sounds daunting and like a really long way, but it goes so quickly, and before you know it, you're back at campus and getting involved in games and all of the fun activities we have after the hike as well. Some of the favourite activities, actually the activities that the students make up themselves, they're really, really good at making their own fun. We have spike ball competitions, there's a game called quad ball, which the students made up, and I think one of their most favourite games usually happens in the winter when it's very cold outside. We have a school-wide game of manhunt, and we'll have over 100 students participating in this game, and there are kids running and hiding. It is really, really fun to watch, and the students absolutely love it. Some of the signature programs at the Frederick Gunn School, my favourite signature program is definitely Highlander Term. It is a 2-week period at the end of our winter term where students get to choose one subject, and they do this one subject for the full 2 weeks. It could be anything from aviation, learning how to fly a plane, to writing novels, to learning how to sail, going and having an immersion in a different culture and learning how to speak that language. There's a huge variety of different subjects that students can choose from, and then they do that for 2 weeks and really deep dive into something that they are really, really interested in. The students absolutely love it, and it gives a great opportunity for our students to go to different places in the world and to different places in America as well, and just really deep dive into something that they really, really enjoy. We have quite a number of options for our students to go on field trips and to do service learning and community service. We have our Highlander Term, which is a 2-week program at the end of our winter term where students can choose one subject and do a deep dive into that subject. And often that comes with some travel. It could be to a different country. It could also be domestically. We do a government-focused one, so the students will go down to Washington, D.C. We do a Spanish immersion program, so the students can go, and I think last year they went to Costa Rica and they spent time on a sailing boat and they could only speak Spanish. And then we also, in our spring break, we have usually a trip to Europe where students will spend about 10 days traveling around Europe. It has an art and a history focus. So there are options to travel that way. Actually, very strategically, Gunn does not organise community service for our students. We have the students organize it for themselves. And we do that because it creates a great story, but it also helps our students to really work on their organizational skills, their collaboration, and it means that they're going to do a service project that's really, really important to them. When we do that with our students, they really do such a fantastic job, and we have different clubs that are set up to help assist with students finding that thing that is really, really important to them and creating service projects around whatever it is that they want. We also have, as part of our curriculum, we have in the 12th grade, our students have to do a 20-hour community service project. So they have to design and then implement this 20-hour community service project. And some of the things our students do are really quite incredible. And the great thing for international students is that they can do it here on campus, or they can do it at home when they're home for their summer break between the 11th and 12th grade. And we have some students doing some incredible things in their home country and within their home community. It's pretty special. The Lizzie is our newest building on campus. It houses all of our science, mathematics, technology, and our citizenship program, as well as our entrepreneurship program. We knocked down our small science building and we developed this beautiful space for our students to learn in. All of our sciences are in there. All of the science labs are state-of-the-art, highest quality, and we have technology subjects in there as well, things like robotics, computer science, all in there. And I think some of the most innovative parts of the building really is the spaces where our students get to learn. So we have lots of breakout spaces for them. We have big sort of meeting spaces for our students. Our classrooms are pretty much all glass. We really do make use of natural light, and particularly in the winter time when it is fairly cold and you've got the sun shining through, it definitely gives you a different feel and a different desire to learn, really. The programs that take place in there really are pretty special, particularly a citizenship program and also our entrepreneurship program. Our entrepreneurship program is certainly one of the most popular programs here on campus, and it's a lot of fun as well. Not only do you learn sort of all of the business side of things like profit and loss and all of the things that you need to run a business, but you also then get to create your own business and you pitch it to business people, essentially. I think kind of Shark Tank type style. Usually we get alum that come in or local business owners that come in, and we actually have had some of our people invest. There are businesses out there that started in our entrepreneurship centre that are actually still going right now. Our students do a really fantastic job and they really do get involved. So they learn a lot of skills that are going to take them into college, but then will also take them into the wider world, and where those skills of innovation and collaboration and just, thinking outside the box are so important these days. It's a pretty special program. We host a number of different activities every year and events every year for our international students. My favorite one is actually towards the end of the spring when it's beautiful outside, and all of our students and faculty that come from all around the world, we get to put on a little display of our country. All of the students have a passport and they come around and they learn a fun fact about your country, and you might have some food or something for them, and it's just a really, really fun way to spend a part of our day. So that's definitely a big highlight for all of our students. The advice that I would give families to determine whether Gunn is the right fit for their student and their family is really to look at the values of our school. We are a school that really, really values community, and we really value community involvement. We very rigorous academically. We have an outstanding sport and co-curricular program. And the third piece that is really, really important and equally as important to us here at Gunn is community involvement. We are really looking for a family whose values align with our values, which is Your student has to work hard in class. It's their job. They're a student. They have to work equally as hard in their co-curricular because that is still part of their day. That is still part of their life here at the Frederick Gunn School. And then the third piece really is working equally as hard in our community. And that is being part of clubs, taking up all of the opportunities to do off-campus activities, being part of community service opportunities and clubs and things like that here at the Frederick Gunn School. My advice to families would be, what is it that you want for your student? Do you want them purely academic and purely just focused on getting grades? Or do you want them to have a really holistic and really exciting experience while they're here in the United States? So that would be my advice, is to have a think about that. And then if they come to the conclusion that the Frederick Gunn School and their family have the same values, then we would be a great fit.